A family calling for justice. A 39-year-old double amputee dies in police custody. The family of Tasha Grant and their attorneys are demanding answers. You saw it live moments ago on 19 News Plus. Catherine Huntley was there. She's live downtown. So, Catherine, what do they want to see happen?
Yeah, Nicole, the message from family and attorneys is that Metro Health, law enforcement, and the county are all responsible for failing Tasha Grant, a 39-year-old double amputee who died while in corrections custody while receiving treatment at Metro Health. And now they're hoping to hold all of those people accountable. This video is incredibly hard to watch. The body cam shows mother and inmate, 39-year-old Tasha Grant, who was receiving treatment and testing at Metro Health for chronic health issues. On May 5th, she experienced a mental health crisis, which prompted the hospital to call security and a Cuyahoga County deputy to assist. Officers placed her in restraints where she repeatedly said she couldn't breathe. About 15 minutes after body cam shows law enforcement leaving the room, she was in significant distress and died.
I love her and miss her, and I wish that never would happen.
That was a moment where she cried for help, and they callously just let her lie there and die, and didn't do anything to support or aid her, and didn't treat her with decency and humanity.
Now, the Cuyahoga County Medical Examiner's website states specifically that she died from physical restraint in the setting of congestive heart failure. Obviously, an awful and really hard to watch situation here. We're reaching out to everyone involved for comment, and coming up at 3, more about what the family hopes happens now. For now, live in Cleveland, Catherine Huntley, 19 News.
And we showed you the police body cam video from the hospital yesterday, but Dan DeRose just streamed that video in its entirety on 19 News Plus. You can head there right now to watch for yourself. Catherine's going to be digging deeper into this story, as you just heard her today as well. She'll share what she learns on 19 News now at 3.